Sometimes your biggest betrayal doesn't come from enemies. It comes from friends. Sounds strange, right? But that's exactly what law number 2 from the 48 Laws of Power teaches us. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Let me explain this with a story. Many years ago, there was a powerful king. One day, the king had to choose a man to manage his treasury, the most trusted position in the kingdom. 2 people wanted that role. The first man was the king's childhood friend. They grew up together, played together, trusted each other. The second man was someone very different. He used to be the king's enemy. Years ago, they had fought in politics. They disagreed. They competed. Now both men stood in front of the king, waiting for the decision. Everyone in the palace thought the king would obviously choose his friend, but the king surprised everyone. He chose his former enemy. The ministers were shocked. One of them asked, "Your Majesty, why would you trust someone who was once against you, instead of your loyal friend?" The king smiled and said something interesting. He said, "My friend has been close to me for many years. And sometimes, friends become jealous. They start believing they deserve your power, your position, your success. But my former enemy, he knows what it feels like to lose. He has something to prove, so he will work harder to stay loyal." And the king was right. The former enemy worked day and night, proving his loyalty to the kingdom. But the childhood friend? He slowly became bitter, jealous, and eventually betrayed the king. And that's the lesson of law number 2. Friends often feel entitled to your success. They compare themselves to you, and jealousy grows quietly. But an enemy who becomes your ally? They often work twice as hard to prove themselves, because they know they have something to gain and something to lose. Power is not just about strength. It's about understanding human nature. And trust me, some of the next laws from the 48 Laws of Power are even more shocking. So if you want to understand how power really works, watch the next video. Because law number 3 might completely change the way you deal with people.